Hey there! Today I'm going to show you how to make this Peppermint Swirl Granny Square. You're going to start with your red and white yarn, and we're going to start with a magic ring. If you're not familiar with a magic ring, I will show you my favorite way to do one. You're going to be working with a 5mm hook or a size H. You're going to start with both yarns in hand, and you're going to grip it in your left hand, circle around your thumb and make an X, and then I like to just circle around one more time and hold it with my pinky. Makes it a little bit more stable. You don't have to do that if you don't want, but again, grip it with your left hand, circle around your thumb and make an X. And you're going to take your hook, go under. Now this is the one that you're holding with your ends. You're going to go under and hook that first piece that's on your thumb and pull through. Then you're going to come and hook the piece. And now this is what we're holding with our pinky. You're going to hook that and pull through. Let me show you this with just one piece of yarn. It can get a little tricky with two pieces. So, holding in your hand, make an X, under, over, pull through, and pull through. And then when you are ready to cinch up your magic ring, you'll just pull that piece and it'll pull it all tight. Now again, with both pieces of yarn, hold your ends in your left hand, circle around your thumb, under, over, pull through, and pull through. And you just release your thumb and you are ready to start. So you're going to be doing like you would with a tapestry stitch, where you're going to be carrying the yarn that you're not using. You're going to start with a chain 1 and 2 and 3. And now that chain 3 at the beginning of each round does not count as a stitch. That's just to get your height. So I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And now this is where you alternate colors. Instead of yarning over with my red, I'm actually going to switch and yarn over with my white and pull through 2. And that sets me up for my next stitch. Same thing. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with my second color, and pull through 2. Now, this first round is the trickiest part of the square because you are working on all this loose thread in the magic ring. It can be hard to keep hold of while you're also trying to hold your second color and swap colors. But if you can get through this round, the rest is a breeze. So we're going to repeat this same red-white alternation 6 times. So you'll have a total of 12 stitches. So again, I yarn over, insert my hook into my magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 and 2. Now yarn over with my second color and pull through 2. Yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with red, and pull through 2. So now I am on my last set of 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with my white, and pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And on this last stitch, you are still going to yarn over with your red and alternate to red, because that is going to set you up for your next round. Now we're going to come back to the beginning to our 2 strands from our magic ring, and you are just going to pull those, and that is what makes a magic ring a magic ring. It's going to magically cinch up. And now I can come back to my first stitch and insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through to slip stitch for my next round. And you can always go back and tighten this after the fact. I don't like to tie it down just yet, because you're going to be working into this, working the yarn, moving it around. It's best to wait to tie this off at the end. I like to make sure that my red is under my white for this next part, because it's going to help you carry it. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and remember this does not count as your first stitch. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now what we're doing here, we're going to yarn over and you're going to insert your hook into that same stitch that you did your last stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with my second color and pull through 2. So what we've just done is a double crochet increase, which just means 2 stitches in the same stitch. So yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook into that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over with your second color and pull through 2. Same thing here, you're going to go around 12 times doing 12 double crochet increases, alternating your colors. And I will just speed through this and catch you at the end. Now I'm on my final set of a double crochet increase. So I'm going to yarn over, and remember we're carrying the yarn, so when I insert my hook and pull up a loop, my red yarn gets trapped. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and in my same stitch, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and again we're going to swap to red, yarn over, pull through 2, and now here into my first stitch, I am going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull through loop, and slip stitch. Now for round 3, we are going to chain 3, and again this does not count as your first stitch. Now in that same stitch, you are going to do a double crochet increase. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in your second stitch, you're just going to do a double crochet, switching to white on your final yarn over. So again, the pattern is in your 2 stitches. The first one, you will do a double crochet increase, and in the second stitch, you will just do a double crochet. So there is 1 and 2 to make your increase, and then just the 1 double crochet, swapping to red, and you'll just do that all the way around until you meet back at the beginning. Now I'm on my final set of the pattern of a double crochet increase followed by a double crochet. So I am just going to double crochet and do a second to make it an increase, and then 1 final double crochet in that last stitch, yarning over with my red on the top of the 1 to that first stitch that makes 3. I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, and pull through to slip stitch. Now we've completed our 3rd round, and you should have had 3 stitches per color. Now the 4th round is our final round of the peppermint before we move on to the border. On this next round, we're going to chain 3, and now in that same stitch, we are going to double crochet increase followed by a double crochet and a double crochet, swapping to white on the final yarn over. So again, the pattern for this 4th round is double crochet increase, double crochet, double crochet. And here I am on that final set of 4 stitches of white. So I am just going to double crochet increase, double crochet, and double crochet, yarning over with red on my final yarn over, and slip stitching into the top and fastening off. now we're going to come back to this one. Now that the whole peppermint's done, give it one good final tug. Make sure it's cinched up all the way, and give it a tie. You can weave those ends in. I personally do not. I hide all of my sins behind a piece of fleece. So next we are going to add in our green border. So I'm just going to grab my green and I'm going to come in, and if you each, because we did 4 rounds, each block of colors is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches on top. So I'm going to come into this first stitch of red, insert my hook, grab my green and pull it through and yarn over. I like to give it a little tug and a little tie just to make sure it's nice and secure. Now from here, you are going to chain 1, and into the same stitch, you are going to single crochet, and you're going to do 4 single crochets. So no yarn over, you just insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. On your next block of 4 is what's going to be leading up to your corner, and our corner is going to be at this color break. So we are going to do 2 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3. That's what makes a half double. Yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 1, 2, 3. Next we are going to do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this next one we're going to do a double crochet increase, just like you did at the first stitch of your swirl. Now this is where we're coming into our corner. So just for this first round for the corners, we're going to chain 2. Now on your next block of colors, you're going to do this same block of colors, but backwards. So double crochet increase, followed by a double crochet, followed by 2 half doubles. And now we are back to our center, and we're going to do 4 single crochets. And now we're going to start that same pattern to build up to the corner. So 2 half doubles, followed by a double, followed by a double crochet increase. And now we're at our corner, and we will chain 2 and repeat that same pattern. So the pattern for the full side is double crochet increase, double crochet, half double, half double, 4 singles. Now if you're like me and you started on the opposite end of where your peppermint ended, so I've got my strings here, it's kind of a mess, make sure to take your time to count out those 4 stitches so you don't get lost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half double, half double, then a full double, and a double crochet increase. So we're going to chain 2. So final side before we start ending the square, same thing, just all the way across with the same pattern, a double crochet increase, double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 4 single crochets, 2 half doubles, a double, and a double crochet increase. Now I'm just doing my final corner, so chain 2. And then since we already have our 4 single crochets here, all you have to do is your double crochet increase, your double crochet, and your 2 half double crochets, and then you'll just slip stitch into that top stitch of your first double crochet. Here I've completed that last half double, and I'm going to come in here to the top of my single crochet and slip stitch to join. So for our next round, the pattern is going to be a little bit different. We now have a chain space to work into for our corners. The actual edge, it's going to be 5 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, and 5 double crochets. And then we're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets for our corner. So now if you look at where you're at on the edge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are our stitches for our double crochets, and 1, 2, 3, and we are in our 4th stitch for our half doubles. So we are going to chain 2, and into that same stitch you are going to half double crochet. We yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3, and you're going to do 4 half double crochets. So there's my second, my third, and my 4th. Now from here we're going to do 5 double crochets. Now I'm at my corner. I am going to do a pattern of 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, all within the chain 2 space. So yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat. So that's my first set of 2 double crochets. I'm going to chain 1, chain 2, and repeat 2 double crochets into that chain space. Since this was just a halfway done edge, this brings us to our first full edge. Now once you've finished your corner, make sure not to lose this first stitch. It can get hidden under your double crochets from the corner. If you lose that, you will end up down here with only 4 double crochets. It's easy to miss. Make sure not to miss that. We're going to double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by 4 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're here at our corner again, and it's going to be the same pattern as over here. 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, all within this chain 2 space. Now same thing on this side, you're going to follow your pattern of 5 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, and 5 double crochets, making sure to pull these back and find that first stitch. And same thing, you'll repeat the same pattern for the corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Remember not to lose that first stitch. And you're going to repeat one final time, 5 double crochets, 4 half double crochets, 5 double crochets in a corner. Now we've completed our last corner, and we just have this last block of 5 double crochets to complete because we've already done our 4 half doubles and our 5 double crochets on this side. And again, remember we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't lose that 5th stitch hiding under the corner. And then find the top of my last stitch and slip stitch to join. So for this last round, it is going to be 18 half double crochets along each edge, and for the corner you are going to do 2 half double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 half double crochets into the chain 2 space, and that's going to leave you without this little gap. So on your final, you've just got the 2 little holes, the 2 little gaps, but not one on the final. You can do, instead of the double crochet in the middle, you can do a chain 2 space if you prefer these little gaps. I don't, so I do 2 half doubles, a double, 2 half doubles. Now for this first round, if you'll notice, we have only a few over here, we've got lots over here. You're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're in our 11th stitch. So you're only going to do 11 on this first side, which means you'll only do 7 on your, when you finally get all the way around the square, on this final edge, you're only gonna have 7. We're gonna be omitting these 11. So to start, we are going to chain 2, and into the same stitch, we are going to half double, and we're going to do 11 all the way to the edge. And again, for our corner, we are going to follow a pattern of half double crochet, half double crochet, then a full double crochet, followed by 2 more half double crochets. Now once you've completed your corner, same thing as the round before, don't let that first stitch get lost under your corner. Pull those back. You can always go back and straighten them out afterwards, but pull those back to find that first stitch, and we're going to do 18 half double crochets all the way across to the next corner. And you're going to repeat that same corner, 2 half doubles, double, 2 half doubles. And you'll repeat the same pattern all the way around the square till we get to this last corner, and I'll meet you back here. I have completed all of my edges leading up to my final corner. And again, that pattern is each edge is 18 half double crochets. Each corner is 2 half double crochets, a double crochet, and 2 half double crochets in your chain 2 space from the round before. And now we're going to do that final corner followed by our 7 half double crochets to make this last edge, or your first edge, a final 18. So again, I am just 2 half doubles followed by a double, followed by 2 half doubles. And I cannot stress how important it is that on this first stitch of your next edge, it will be hiding under your stitches from the corner. Do not forget to pull it out. And I'm just going to do 7 half double crochets. And then just slip stitch into the top of your first stitch and fasten off. And there you have it. That is your Peppermint Swirl Granny Square tutorial.